Hello and welcome to Nurture Academy. Today we are going to learn about collisions. It's the easiest and the interesting topic in physics. So let's get started. So whenever two bodies, they are let's say moving in the same direction, they collide with each other. Then what happened? As you have seen, mass m1 and m2 were moving with initial speed u1 and u2, and after colliding they start to move with the speed of v1 and v2. We have to derive the expression in case of two bodies colliding with each other. Before we do that, we have to learn the difference between two types of collision. One type is called elastic collision, another type is called inelastic collision. So you remember, whenever elastic collision takes place, then the kinetic energy of the body is conserved as well as the linear momentum of the body is conserved. But whenever inelastic collision takes place, then only the linear momentum of the body is conserved but not the kinetic energy of the body. So in this case 1, as you can see in this diagram, A and B are two bodies which when they collide elastically, then their kinetic energy is conserved and their linear momentum is conserved. But when the same bodies A and B, they collide in the second case, but in this time they stick together with each other and start to move like one. So whenever two bodies they stick together with each other, then the type of the collision is called inelastic collision, or there is another term which is called perfectly plastic collision in this case. Okay, so this is the difference between elastic and inelastic collision. Now going to the derivation of how do we find out the final velocity when two bodies they collide with each other in the elastic manner. So what we will do is, first equation we will write as principle of conservation of linear momentum. Initial momentum is equal to final momentum, okay, of both the bodies. Then you just rearrange this equation. Second equation you have to write is conservation of kinetic energy. So you will write half m1 u1 square plus half m2 u2 square equal to half m1 v1 square plus half m2 v2 square. Okay, after solving these equations and rearranging these equations, we will get the final expression for velocity of both the bodies, final velocity of both the bodies. So final velocity expression is this one, m1 minus m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into u1 plus 2m2 u2 divided by m1 plus m2. Remember again, when the bodies are colliding in elastic collision, then their linear momentum as well as kinetic energy is conserved. But when they are colliding in inelastic manner, they stick to each other and only their linear momentum is conserved, not the kinetic energy. Let us solve this example. In this example, the green color one is the car and red color one is the truck. The question is given, we are given initial velocity of the car, but we have to calculate the initial velocity of the truck. When we read the question, we figure out that after collision, they both start to move in the west direction. What does that mean is that, number one, truck was coming from west direction and car was going in the east direction. Okay, now let's see how they collide with each other. So when they collide with each other, they stick together and then both of them they start to move in west direction. Okay, we have to calculate the u2 for truck. Now in this particular question, we cannot use our simple formula, this one. We cannot use that. Why? Because we do not know the value of u2. We have to calculate u2. So instead of that, we will use something called coefficient of restitution. Whenever we are using the term coefficient of restitution, which is given as a symbol E, then firstly we will apply principle of conservation of linear momentum, because that is true for both elastic as well as inelastic collision. So I will write m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. This is not a problem. The equation for coefficient of restitution is V2 minus V1 is equal to E into U1 minus U2. But the value of coefficient of restitution is 0 when the collision is plastic. It is 1 when the collision is elastic by nature. In this question, they are sticking together to each other. So that means the collision is inelastic collision or plastic collision. That is why I took the value of E as 0. So when we put E as 0, we will get V2 minus V1 is equal to 0. Now you can solve equation from these two equations, this equation and this equation. We can comfortably find the value of U2. It will come out to be 60 meter per second. See, this is the easier way of calculating the final velocity of a body after collision. Next case we are going to see is the collision in 2 dimension. As we will see right away, the body green go and it hits, and then both the bodies blue and green, they split in the different direction. The catch here is that if I have to apply principle of conservation of linear momentum, which I always do in case of collision, then I need everything along this line. But these two bodies have gone along this direction, green body, and blue body has gone in this direction. So what I will do is, I will figure out that green body is making an angle theta with this axis and blue body is making an angle phi with this axis. So I will project the vector, like resolution of the vector. So this is cos theta component of both the velocities. That is why my equation for conservation of linear momentum become m1 u1 plus m2 u2. That will remain the same because initially both the bodies were in one line. Okay, I can show you one more time. Initially you can see blue and green body, they are in same line. Then green body come and hits this, and these two, they split in the another direction. That is why we have resolved it into 2 components. Okay, so after resolving, you just write, instead of writing V1, we will say V1 cos theta. Instead of writing V2, we will say V2 cos phi, depending upon whatever angle they are making. And law of conservation of kinetic energy will remain as such as we are calculating it. That's all for collisions. So please like, subscribe and share our channel for many more videos on this and many more interesting facts about physics. Thank you.